Hey you guys, it's me Thomas, number one fan 2003 here. So as you can see, I'm here with all of this super duper awesome looking Thomas and Friends stuff. These are actually brand new Thomas coloring items that my mom actually ordered for me like maybe last week, and funny thing is I didn't actually know about this. So yep. So I had a rough day at school today, and I'm getting a haircut today. Well, I mean, I'm not scared about the haircut that much. It's just, yeah, I haven't had my hair cut by a professional before. And, yep. And my mom said that she'll feel a lot better once I come in my room, and I actually do since I have all this stuff, but there's an extra special thing that I'll make a separate video of. So let's get started here. So let's review the smallest thing first here, which is this. This is a Thomas and Friends on-the-go coloring pouch. So it comes with the color wheel, and there's like these little like easy tear sides, so you can actually like tear the bag more easier. Yep, it's called the on-the-go coloring pouch, and it has 24 coloring pages and 2 sticker sheets, which is honestly pretty cool. And here's one of the pages that you can color, and then there are the stickers, and then the coloring book itself right there. At least I think that's the coloring book. I'm not too sure, but anyways, here's the back of this little bag. Yep, so there's the coloring wheel with all the colors. Well, not every color, but you know, and then the coloring sheets and the sheet and the sticker sheets, I mean. And there's the coloring book. I am so sorry. I sometimes get mixed up. So let me start over. So the coloring sheet and the sticker sheets and the coloring book itself. I am so sorry. And then there's the coloring wheel with let me take a look. I don't know what colors those are, but I mean I can't tell. And this is made by Primary Colors, which they made this in 2014, so this is like 4 years old, but that doesn't really matter. So yep, I might open it up in a separate video, or maybe I'll open it some other time, maybe. And then here's this Thomas and Friends marker coloring fun set. Yep, so of course it'll come with markers, because this is a marker coloring fun set. So it'll come with markers, but these are actually washable markers, which I find pretty unique. And they actually have the Thomas and Friends logo on them. And then there's Thomas, Percy, James, and then there's another sticker sheet there. Yep. And it actually looks like metallic right there. Like you can see my finger right there. It's really pretty and like metallic at that blue part right there. And then the back of this package, I tried to remove the sticker right there, so just ignore that little part. So 5 washable markers, there are the sticker sheets, and then here are all the coloring pages that you can get in this little book. So there's Thomas, Percy, James, Butch, Thomas and James, Thomas, Percy, James again, Caitlin, yep, Thomas again, Thomas, Percy, James, Birdie the Bus, Thomas and Whiff, Thomas, Peter, Sam, Norman, Stanley, Bill or Ben, Timothy, Bash or Dash, Rosie. I think that's Bert, because he has a little bit more of a beard than his twin Ari. And then Rusty, Belle, Thomas, and Edward. So yippers. Yep, that's the Thomas marker coloring fun set. This actually looks very cool to me. I like how metallic it is, and I quite like how the sheets look. So that's very cool. And then the last thing is this Thomas and Friends coloring tote book. So it'll come with 24 coloring pages as usual, of course. And just one sticker sheet, but look at this. It comes with twisty crayons. And it's held by Velcro. See, here's a soft Velcro here, and there's the rough one. You can actually take this off the book, but, like, you can't take it off that spiral area. Yep, which sucks to me, but that's fine. Yep, that's pretty cool. And you can actually open this part up and take a look at the pages. We'll do that in a second. Let's take a look at the back of this tote book. There's Thomas, Percy, James, and then the contents right there. So, yep, and the tote book is held together by this little snap. Which, maybe I'll get it off on camera. Maybe. I'll just do it off camera and you can, like, carry it with you. That's why there's this thing. It can actually fit, like, child fingers and maybe even adult fingers, too. Look at cute little Thomas. And I'm just going to open this up now. So hang on for one quick second. Okay, guys, we just got the tote book opened. Here are the stickers that comes in this. Sorry. So, yep, there's Mavis, Earl Carson, Thomas, James, Toad, Winston, Sir Topham Hatt, Salty, Norman, Kevin, and Timothy, of course, and yeah. 1 inch. Okay. So here's Thomas, Peep Peep. Thomas carrying pumpkins for Halloween. You can see Percy there in the corner. And then there's the whole STEAM team except for Gordon in the pic. And this one. Sorry, Gordon. And then there's a little bit of Ari, Bert, Toby, Mavis, and Thomas. Kevin, Sir Topham Hatt, Victor, James, and Thomas. Crunky, Harold, James, Thomas, Percy, and Sir Topham Hatt. Okay. And Thomas is off to Steamworks, so it looks like he's going to be repaired soon. And you can see a little bit of Kevin right there, his little slippy hook. Little slippy hook. Want to call it that. Percy bust my buffers. That's funny. And then Thomas and Whiff, and it looks like they're at a carnival, which looks fun. Thomas, James, and Percy at the sheds. And then there's Thomas on the island of Sodor, like, having a lot of fun. You can see just a teeny tiny bit of Cranky right there. He might be really hard to color. You can see Henry. You can see a little bit of, like, halfway Percy face, and Emily, and a little bit of James. They didn't do a very good job on these, actually. Like, you can't see their full faces. Like, you can't see Percy's face all the way, and you can't even see James's face. But that's okay. And then there's Mind My Paintwork, James. Yeah, I like how it says Mind My Paintwork. That looks really funny. And yes. Thomas pulling Annie and Clarabelle, and then there's Sir Topham Hatt. Wait, let me take a look at Sir Topham Hatt. Ew, he looks so scary. Yeah. Kevin, like, Thomas and Victor at the Steamworks. Victor looks so weird in that pic. Harold, Cranky, Gordon, Henry, Edward, James, Tom, Pye, Percy in that pic. And we still have a lot to go, I think. Oh, skipped a page. There we go. Full steam ahead, Edward. I love Edward so much. And you might be asking, why do I do this to their faces? I'm trying to pinch their cheeks, even though I can't really pinch their cheeks. And then there's Henry, James, Percy, Thomas. a bunch of people, and Gordon, Thomas, Percy. I love Percy's face. Like, Percy looks so cute. Like, look at that little face that he's making. But they made Thomas's pupils look really small, though, to me. Butch and Flynn, they look really terrified. Except for smiling. And then Emily, right on time. They should have put excellent Emily to me, but that's fine. And then Thomas, James. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, Emily, get out of the way. Okay. So there's Thomas, James, and half of Percy, and the engines at the sheds. And Thomas and the fat controller. There we go. And all the engines at the sheds, except you can hardly see Henry and Edward, which I don't even know why they even did that. I think this is the last pick. Yeah, this is the last pick. And don't worry, I'll show you guys these coloring pages maybe in another video. Like, I'll show you them in another vid. Maybe in the future. Maybe later today. So, like, we'll see how long my haircut takes. I'm going to get it done at 6:30, and right now it is, let me check my phone. Right now it is 4:40. So, yep, I'm going to get it cut at 6:30, my hair. So, yep. So, yeah. I hope they'll do a good job on it, and yeah. I might review these sometime later, or maybe on another day. But yeah, I hope you guys like my new Thomas coloring items that my sweet mom ordered for me. And #1 fan of Thomas, #1 fan 2003, which is my mother. Thank you so much for this stuff. And as I said, there's another thing that I got, but it's not a coloring set. I'll show it to you maybe after I'm done with these. So, yep, goodbye everybody, and have a great day, and peace out.